Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back to Soleil's Array. I am Desi, and today I just wanted to check in and say Happy New Year. And you know, we're just trying to channel some New Year vibes with the sheer, iridescent, three-dimensional shirt. I have some party lights, a little bit of makeup. I got my favorite matte gold earrings that I believed I picked up from, where did I get these? Were these from my Chelsea haul? If not, I'll link that video in the top somewhere. I know in my last video where I was talking about doing my room recap and room refresh, I was gonna do the decorate my Christmas tree with me, and I recorded it, I filmed it, but I was just kind of bored with the idea of like, decorate a Christmas tree with me. I feel like everyone's kind of doing that, and that's okay to share it, but for whatever reason it wasn't fulfilling or being executed in a way, so I didn't. And honestly, I just went rest mode, autopilot for the end of the year. I work a full-time job and I had some things to crank out, and that's just where all my energy was put in there. Also flying back home for the holidays and making sure Killy was taken care of while I was away, while we were away. So yeah, like the priority was to just finish and get to the finish line, kind of where we left off. And yeah, so that's what it is. Everyone's doing their New Year's resolutions and recaps and stuff, and I thought it would be interesting to just like maybe not necessarily do a whole 2023 recap. Maybe we can talk about the highlight of my year, and to be completely transparent, one of my lowlights. Just because I think if you don't know, people who content create and share their lives online, there's this perception that everything is good, everything is great, and it becomes this whirlwind, this spiral of like, what is wrong with me? You know, just this doom feeling. And I don't want to, I want to be transparent, I want to be honest, you know, so that's what we want to do. First off, I want to say, let me put some lotion on my hands. Hold on. One of my highlights of 2023, there's quite a few. One would be that I got engaged in November, right before Thanksgiving. And listen, this is a whole nother level. Okay, really? What's so different? Me and my fiance have been in a relationship for what, now 7 years, passed on the 31st of December, New Year's Eve, I know. And initially how it felt for me is that, okay, you're growing up for real, for real. And yes, I am well in, you know, the 30-year-old prime, you know, this is where I'm at. But for whatever reason, I felt like I was detaching away from my family, and that was kind of a roller coaster people don't really share about. Maybe they do, or I haven't came across it, but it's just like, you know, this is the next step into really like establishing my own family moving forward. Obviously, you know, we've dated with purpose and, you know, prioritize our careers and just our dreams and kind of figuring out who we are as ourselves and juggling, you know, life changes together. And we've endured. Most people have, but like on a personal note, like dang, like he was there for a lot of my highlights and most of my biggest low light. So anyway, I thought this was the big step into us creating our new journey, our next journey, and becoming one. You know, I'm always gonna have a strong relationship with my family, but you know, it just hit different, and I don't know how it felt for him. I don't know, I gotta ask him. But that's just how it felt for me, being shifted into a new direction of this new life. I have no idea how it's gonna look like, and just all these new things. Just a little about it, you know, we had some time off for that week, and I was told that he had a business trip, and I was able to finally come along, and I was kind of hyped. I was like, yeah, finally, like let's do this thing. And it was still in the city, so For all I knew that I was going to be like networking and mingling, like cocktail hour. So just have to have something like, you know, presentable, insert pics, insert pictures or whatever. But yeah, I was kind of like, man, this is my vacation. I'm low-key not trying to work. Like, I'm kind of pressed. I'm like, why are they making you work on your time off? Like, that just, you know, I'm all about rest and recovery. That's just what I am. We get in the beautiful hotel suite in Wall Street, off of Wall Street, Seaport area, and like, you know, as good old-fashioned as, you know, man, this room is nice, like they got this, man, ooh, they got money, you know, going all in all. And I happened to go to the window and we have a view of the water and of the city. Just, it was a perfect view. So I'm like gassing this all the way up, just filming. And the minute I turn around to be like, dang, Daniel, like, do you see this view? He's getting on his knee. He got on his knee, he was getting on his knee, and I just like flipped, like in the best way ever. Cut the cameras, had our moment, and just like absorbed all of that. And then, you know, that happened. And I love that it was intimate, like our thing, our personal thing. So that was very special. And then we were immediately called family and friends and just kind of had that moment, had dinner planned out, and we just had a real chill vibe before Thanksgiving, because we didn't go back home. We had it here and my brother ended up coming, and it was just a great week. So I would say that was one of my highlights. My close to second highlight is going home for Christmas and just hugging my loved ones closer and just spending time with my brothers and my mom. You know, we kind of jumped into the whole wedding planning stuff, so we just kind of looked at venues and just started sharing swatches and, you know, went head first into that, and to the point I was like, I'm overwhelmed. And Daniel was like, okay, pause, we're not going to talk about this for a minute, let's just chill. So yeah, there may be some wedding planning content or whatever, wedding content, I don't know, but I think if I learn something cool and it's worth sharing, I will share. One of the lowlights, if you haven't watched my Sephora House of Beauty video, I shared that on that day my aunt passed away, my mom's sister. Yeah, that's been the ultimate lowlight so far in my life. I'm gonna be honest, going into 2024, I've been feeling quite anxious because you just really don't know these days. You just really don't know. And for it to be unexpected, or maybe, I don't know, I still can't really dive all the way into it. But it's just brought a little bit of just anxiety, and I'm trying to work through that because I'm just like, how do I plan for my life? How does my life look like in 2 months? And I'm working really hard trying to remain present. Also, I'm struggling with how to celebrate my wins while grieving, and I don't know how to really do that. Obviously, coming with the engagement and just any other things to just celebrate, it's been quite challenging to navigate through grief and make space for it. I've made plenty of space for my grief, honestly. I'm journaling, I'm crying, I'm sometimes angry, I'm frustrated, don't even want to deal with people. I'm just letting it process the way my body knows how. I'm also leaning in support and community as much as I can. And yeah, so, you know, one of my biggest milestones in life is, you know, being engaged and just wanting to like share this moment with the Fab Four, the Breakfast Club, you know, which is me and my mom and my cousin and my aunt. Like, we were just our little crew. This is new. Like, I am no longer the person I was prior to her passing. And so I'm walking into a new year, walking into new celebrations and milestones, but I'm also walking into a new chapter of my life and who I am as a person and how I'm navigating through loss. So that's kind of been, you know, the reality. And honestly, I'm not pushing myself to like burn out and to hit the milestones. I can't even tell you if I have resolutions. I made a vision board because that was fun. We could talk about that in a second, but I'm just not having, I'm having a little bit of fire under me, but honestly, when the mood sways, I just go with the flow. I don't fight it. I don't try to force myself, because that becomes a whole thing of you didn't execute, you didn't accomplish, you're a failure. You know, how are you ever going to hit your milestones and these goals? It's like, no. Hakuna Matata, it's the way it is. This is life. Like, we're just gonna go with the flow. So that's kind of been obviously the big low light in my life, and also the fear and the anxiety that comes with it. And I'm just still and will forever be working through that. So that's that. Some things I'm looking forward to in 2024. We have some family that's getting married and some close friends, so we're gonna celebrate that union. Daniel is turning 30 this year. Just prioritizing more family time and friendships, you know, my hub, my community, and just asking myself what's important and being okay if things change. I'm so like go with the river, not against it. Yeah, I mean, I just want to do a quick hey, happy new year, God bless you kind of thing, and just check in with you all. I know I've been a little low-key, but it's the holidays. I prioritize my family, and I'm always going to prioritize that rest and recovery stage, especially working full-time and, you know, navigating through the New York City streets, Gotham City. It takes a lot. The energy levels be depleted. In the month of January, I will be sharing a new winter haul. I think most of it's thrifted, but like, you know, a little sprinkle of a few other things. But yeah, totally going to share that, because my last haul I did, what, end of summer into the fall. Those clothes lasted me all the way until this point. The temperature done dropped like 10 degrees. Now I'm like, okay, I need some thicker layers. So I just grabbed a few other pieces. Again, I'm not trying to just cram up my closet and my storage space. I'm just trying to reuse what I have. And that's low-key been nice, having some solid basics and some pieces to really put together. So I'll be looking forward to share that with you all. With that being said, Happy New Year, and may God bless you in this season that you're dealing with. This is a year I just honestly can't say what to look forward to or what to expect. So I'm just in this present state of mind and I'm just going to show up and do my best and listen to my body, take care of this vessel as best as I can, from mind, body, soul, all of that, and express love to those who may need it, or just to continue to be a light and express as much love as I can. So yeah, so until next time, it was nice catching up, and may your 2024 be healthy, joyous, and prosperous. Peace. I really wish they would like a cabin. I ain't do no front and get my money on the back end. Yesterday's price ain't today, now we taxing way out the